Fundamentally, everyone has a pure, clean mind, but it is usually covered by the defilement and dust of worldly desires which have arisen from one's circumstances. This defiled mind is not of the essence of one's nature. Something has been added, like an intruder or even a guest in a home, but not its host. The moon is often hidden by clouds, but it is not moved by them, and its purity remains untarnished. Therefore, people must not be deluded into thinking that this defiled mind is their own true mind. すべての人々には症状の本心がある。それが外の因縁によって起こる迷いの塵のために覆われている。しかし、あくまでも迷いの心は獣であって主ではない。月はしばらく雲に覆われても、雲に汚されることもなく、また動かされることもない。だから人は不動する塵のような迷いの心を自分の本性と思ってはならない。They must continually remind themselves of this fact by striving to awaken within themselves the pure and unchanging fundamental mind of enlightenment. Being caught by a changing, defiled mind and being deluded by their own perverted ideas, they wander about in a world of delusion. The disturbances and defilements of a human mind are aroused by greed as well as by its reactions to the changing circumstances. また人は動かず、汚されない悟りの本心に目覚めて、真実の自己に帰らなければならない。不動する迷いの心にとらわれ、逆さまの味方に追われているのでは、人は迷いの巷をさまようのである。人の心の迷いや汚れは、欲とその変化する外界の縁に触れて起こるものである。The mind that is not disturbed by things as they occur, that remains pure and tranquil under all circumstances, is the true mind and should be the master. We cannot say that an inn disappears just because the guest is out of sight. Neither can we say that the true self has disappeared when the defiled mind, which has been aroused by the changing circumstances of life, has disappeared. That which changes with changing conditions is not the true nature of mind. この縁の来ること、去ることに関係なく、永久に動かず、滅びない心。これが人の心の本体であって、また主でもある。客が去ったからといって、宿屋がなくなったとは言えないように、縁によって生じたり滅したりする計らいの心がなくなったからといって自分がなくなったとは言えない。外の縁によって移り変わる計らいは心の本体ではない。Let us think of a lecture hall that is bright while the sun is shining, but is dark after the sun goes down. We can think of the light departing with the sun and the dark coming with the night, but we cannot so think of the mind that perceives lightness and darkness. The mind that is susceptible to lightness and darkness cannot be given back to anybody. It can only revert to a truer nature, which is its fundamental nature. It is only a temporary mind that momentarily notes changes of lightness and darkness as the sun rises and sets. ここに行動があって太陽が出て明るくなり太陽が隠れて暗くなるとする。明るさは太陽に返し暗さは夜に返すこともできよう。しかしその明るさや暗さを知る力はどこにも返すことはできない。それは心の本性、本体に返すより他に道はない。太陽が現れて明るいと見るのもひとときの心であり、太陽が隠れて暗いと見るのもひとときの心である。It is only a temporary mind that has different feelings from moment to moment with the changing circumstances of life. It is not the real and true mind. The fundamental and true mind which realizes the lightness and the darkness is the true nature of man. The temporary feelings of good and evil, love and hatred that have been aroused by surroundings and changing external conditions are only momentary reactions that have their causes in the defilement accumulated by the human mind. このように明暗という外の縁に惹かれて明暗を知る心が起こるが、明暗を知る心はひとときの心であって心の本体ではなく、その明暗を知る力の根本は心の本体である。外の因縁に惹かれて生じたり滅したりする善悪、愛憎の思いは人の心に積まれた汚れによって引き起こるひとときの心なのである。Behind the desires and worldly passions which the mind entertains, there abides clear and undefiled the fundamental and true essence of mind. Water is round in a round receptacle and square in a square one, but water itself has no particular shape. People often forget this fact. People see this good and that bad. They like this and dislike that, and they discriminate existence from non-existence. And then being caught in these entanglements and becoming attached to them, they suffer. 煩悩の塵に包まれて、しかも染まることも汚れることもない本来清浄な心がある。丸い器に水を入れると丸くなり、四角な器に水を入れると四角になる。しかし本来水に丸や四角の形があるのではない。ところがすべての人々はこのことを忘れて水の形にとらわれている。よし悪しと見、好む好まぬと考え、ありなしと思い、その考えに使われ、その見方に縛られて外のものを追って苦しんでいる。If people would only give up their attachments to these imaginary and false discriminations and restore the purity of their original minds, then both their mind and their body would be free from defilement and suffering. They would know the peacefulness that comes with that freedom. 縛られた見方を外の円に返し、縛られることのない自己の本性に立ち返ると、身も心も何者にも遮られることのない自由な境地が得られるであろう。